Hi friends, I am back again with another video. Of course, if you're watching this, it's because I have another video, right? I need to stop saying that. Anyway, I wanted to take advantage that there's still some type of sunlight, daylight, to talk about pocket notebooks. Um, and I guess I will start by saying that I tried to arrange them in the order that I obtained these notebooks, but I don't have an exact order, so I apologize in advance. But I think it all started from trying to use this um, Franklin Christoph slash Catherine Missuk Vagabond passport notebook. And it's so beautiful. And my friend Rachel gifted this to me, I think 2 years ago. And I think I've mentioned it in another video. So thank you so much, Rachel, for this gift. Um, I have been using it, and that led me to acquiring more pocket notebooks. So the one thing I was doing, because I had been using my standard size vagabond notebook for collaging, I thought I would be doing the same for this. And it kind of worked as well. It was a smaller format, so it was a little bit more freeing in a way to just not have to complete a full big spread. But I've kind of gotten stuck because I haven't done anything else to the other notebooks. What is that, a list? Washi tape ideas. Can't see that. And then also, I think in 2022, my friend Mike, who is cursive not included on Instagram, sent me a little care package with that included this pocket notebook, this field notes, and it also included, he made a pen cover, which I apologize, it's not within reach. Okay, I lied. It was within reach. I just had to like dig for it. But it is this guy. He made it by hand. Of course, it's handmade. He made it and sent it, and it's got this beautiful yellow fabric on the inside and this fantastic print on the outside. I should probably let me take it out so I can start using it more often because it's so beautiful. And I have a lot of pen kimonos, but my pens are so disorganized that I just need to probably sit down and get that taken care of. So anyway, so he sent me a few pencils, this beautiful pen sleeve pen kimono. It's for 2 pens. And then he also sent me this pocket notebook, which I was very happy because I had been trying to get into the world of field notes, and it wasn't until I saw this cover or this edition, sorry, that I was like just, I guess, overwhelmed by the beauty of the collection, that I was so happy that he included this because I had just ordered myself the full set. So this is the Science of Spring. It's a set of 3, and there are 3. Let me see if I can take these out because I've already opened it, it looks like. So there are 3 different, oh look, an old calendar. Oh, I should probably get these more often because I didn't even realize that there were 3 different, like, what is that, like foil print colors. But I did know that there were 3 different covers. Look at that. Those are so beautiful. And of course, like, I was in love with the yellow of the notebook, so that I was happy to have made this my first set of field notes that I purchased. And since I had that extra one that Mike sent to me, I was like, well, I'm not gonna use my set yet because I don't know how I'm going to use it. So let me use the notebook that Mike sent me to figure it out. And I don't know that I've figured it out yet. Like, a lot of people use it for several things. Some people make lists. Some people keep scores of their games. Some people journal in there. Some people use it as a like notebook for everything, or a catch-all commonplace notebook. And I started just copying a poem or some text. I don't even know. Just trying to journal in it. I wish I would have kept dates because I think I have here that I started in, oh yeah, 2022 May. But I'm nowhere near done. So I won't flip through it just yet because I want to get through the video. But anyway, and I wanted to talk about this today because I figured I was watching a video from Jess Carp, and toward the end there was a gentleman who has a cross bag on him all the time where he carries like a notebook and pencil and like art supplies type of thing so he can like draw wherever he is. And I think I'm going to start doing that specifically with this notebook. And I'm not even going to make sure that I like journal in these notebooks. Each one is going to be for different things because every once in a while I just get an idea for like, let's say my business, or I need to keep track of what I'm doing in my personal stationery or whatever. And I should just get this out and write in there for each notebook as I go, and just keep that bag on me all the time so that I can do that. So anyway, let's talk a little bit. This may have to be like a two-part because there are quite a bit of notebooks. And yeah, you know what? How do I want to do this? Well, let's give it a go. If it's long, it's long, and I apologize, friends, but it is what it is. But I am going to change the setting from like cinematic view to just normal because it just kind of blurs everything out. And I have my notebooks here like between like two bookends, so I'll try to like not move things around so much. Like I said, this was my first ever purchase of field notes. And then I think my friend Heath Lewis pointed me toward the Facebook group called Field Nuts. And it's a group of fantastic people that enable you. They are great enablers, and that's great. So I found out through one of them, I think his name is Greg, and he's actually one of the many co-hosts of, I think there's a podcast that talks about field notes, and I think it's Paper Stape. I'll put the name here down here so you guys can follow them. They're great people. But anyway, Greg pointed out that he was a NeoCon, which is a yearly gathering of all things interior design and architecture here in Chicago at the Merchandise Mart. And this brand, 6" had a collaboration with Field Notes, and they were giving out these Field Notes pocket notebooks in their showroom. So as soon as I saw that, I ran over to the Merchandise Mart, and I had just gotten my NeoCon badge, and I ran to the showroom. That was the first showroom I went to, and I'm like, oh, oh look, Field Notes. May I have a few? And I should have grabbed like a few more sets because now this is the only set that I have. Now I did reach out to the rep, my local rep, and I asked her to grab me a few more, but I just haven't made it to my office, and I think she already dropped them in there. So anyway, this was my second set of field notes that I acquired, and yeah, I was pretty happy. They were free, and it's like related to my field. It was just so fun. So, and thank you, Greg, for alerting me and all of the field nuts about this edition, because that was great. So that was the second set I acquired. And then soon after, I was like, okay, I'm starting a collection, so let's get some more. So I bought this United States of Letterpress, and I think there are three different, right? A, B, C. So this is set B. Anyway, the point is there are a few different covers, and you can see I haven't opened it. I'm not gonna try to open it, but I got this from Gentleman Stationer, and that's when I'm like, okay, yes, we are starting to accumulate field notes. And then I met my friend Gio. I think well, I knew he was in that group, but I think he had purchased something from my store. And then we just started talking. And he's a fantastic guy out of Florida. And he sent me a care package also with a bunch of pencils. So thank you so much, Gio. He sent me my first black wings. He sent me a lot of Stabilo pencils. It was just such a great little package. And included were some pocket notebooks, and I'm trying to gather them all. I think yeah, I think I got them all. Yeah, so he included some field notes, Nomad, Log and Jotter, which are, I hear so much about this brand, or I see so much, so I'm excited to get into these. I think I see a lot of people looking for this notebook. Maybe not. Maybe it's a different edition. He sent me this little guy. I think this is Knock. Is that right? By the way, can you guys hear my puppies? Of course you can. They're so loud. Yeah. Knock. Log and Jotter. Let me see. I'm trying to alternate the staples or the bindings so that they can sit squarely in here. And then you guys know I have my shop. I'm not gonna say too much about it because I've already said a lot about it in other videos, but I decided to carry pocket notebooks in my shop. And these are from La Libreteria. So these two are from La Libreteria. This set is called the Piranha set, and it's so beautiful. They partnered up with a artist. I think his name is Aldeanda. And this is, I believe, his like pet or mascot of some sort, called Piranha, and it's a cat, right? Or a fox. It looks like a cat. So each one is like explore, sleep, eat. And I think they're all blank. They're all blank notebooks. And I did test it with my fountain pen, and it did pretty well. So I was pretty happy. And I think these are some sort of like screen printed or some sort of special printing. They were really proud of that. So anyway, these are super cute. I sell a lot of these in my shop all the time, and I think I'm down to my last set, so I should probably order a few more. And then this other guy, let me see, is the artist, oh no, the artist information is not on here, but it should be on my website. Like if you guys go to amarillostationery.com, there should be information about this edition. But anyway, the point is, well, first of all, the cover on these notebooks is a soft touch cover. It's so buttery smooth. It's fantastic. I love them. And each one has a different theme, and actually also different interior or different pages. This one is trabajar or work. This one is planear or plan. Oh, actually, I should show you the backs of it as well. So this is work. Super cute cover. Very also reminds me of like Japanese and manga, anime. This is planear, plan. This is explorar. This one doesn't have like a spread, but it's still like continuous in a way. And this one is meditar. And let me show you meditar. Oh, meditar only has blank pages. Explore has dotted pages. So those two are very, you can use them for whatever. Planear has lined pages. And then trabajar has to-do pages, actually. Yeah, this one is the one I remember. Like, you have the days of the week here in Spanish: lunes, martes, miércoles, jueves, viernes, sábado, domingo. You have space to write the date, and then you can write your tasks. So I believe, you can do it as you want. I would say hatch half of it if you're halfway through the task, and finish hatching it once you're done. So yeah, fantastic little set of notebooks, and they're very affordable. They come in a set, or you can buy them individually. But enough about my store. Actually, no, I have one more pocket notebook from my store. Oh, I apologize about my puppies. They're so loud. They're very tired of doing nothing. So this is a pocket notebook from Mr. Rouge, also a Mexican brand, and I just want to compare it to a Field Notes because I know the sizes are not the same. You can actually see the Field Notes is taller, but the width is about the same, so that's not bad. But yes, I have this notebook in 3 different colors. There is this color, which I think is the lightest. I also have a medium color, and then I have black. And this is a blank. I'm showing a blank interior, but I'm starting to only carry dotted interior just because I think the grid is light enough that you can, it's basically invisible, or you can mark your own grid. So yes. Okay, let's keep moving because I still have a few to go, but I'm gonna run through them pretty quickly. So and then I decided to sign up for the subscription on Field Notes, and the Great Lakes was my first subscription. So they sent me this extra notebook and then this special Field Notes subscription guy. So that was pretty exciting. And then of course, once you start a collection, you want to get them all, right? You want to just have all the notebooks. So that's what I did. But in a special way. I saw a post that I think Annie, my friend Annie on the Pen Addict Slack was selling all of these pocket notebooks for a fantastic price. I can't even remember the price. It was just so generous that I was like, I can't even think about it. I need to just buy them all. And I think I did get them all. So this is ABC and DEF. Yeah, it's all of them. So I have all of these guys and girls to play with. Of course, they're still in their package because until I get to them, I don't think I'm gonna open them just in case. I don't know. I just don't want to bother with it. And then I saw that somebody had posted a mariachi USPS stamp version. And of course, you can get these through USPS. And I had to get it just like I'm Mexican. I like mariachi music. And yeah, so you get 5 of them, and each one has a stamp, and you can have, it's a real stamp, and then you have the cancellation stamp of when the stamp went, I guess, live. Is that how you say it? So yeah, that was pretty cool. And then there was another one like that with the peanut stamps. So there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So and there's 5 notebooks. So each notebook has 2 stamps. And again, you have the real stamps on the cover. And then you have the cancellation stamp. So that was so cool. And then I got my second subscription set. And this was a Hatch Show print. And they included 2 sets of notebooks. They're super cool. I love the colorful aspect of the covers. They're just great. And it's funky that each notebook has different interiors. Like I'm not a big fan of lines, and it looks like it's lined. So it is what it is. I'll figure it out. And then let me see. Oh yeah, I saw this set on the website, on the Field Notes website, and I knew I wanted it. But when I went to go check out, when I was gonna pull the trigger on actually buying it, it was gone. So I reached out to the Field Notes network, and a gentleman kindly sold me one of his sets, and so now I have one, and it's just so beautiful. The photography is great. Again, I'm not gonna open it until I need to. And then another person, this is why Field Notes is so dangerous, because there are so many editions, and There are the editions available to, you know, everybody who has access to the Field Notes newsletter and the website. But then there are special editions such as this guy, and even like the one that I spoke about earlier, the 6-inch. Like these are very not widely advertised, and these were free, so you can't even buy them. But then somebody posted this Aspen edition again on that same group, and I should probably open this because there is one. You can see the one in the middle is like oh, I can't even remember now. I'll see if I find a picture and I'll put it right here or something if I can figure it out. But anyway, you had to reach out to the I think it was the VP of marketing for the Chamber of Commerce. It was such a wild hunt, but you know, I was like, I'm doing it because these notebooks are so beautiful. And so I got 2 sets. I wish, and maybe I will buy a few more. And these, again, I love colorful stuff, and these are so beautiful. So I had to get them from, I think you can still get them from the website. And Underland, again, another beautiful set that I needed to have in my collection. You can see a lot of these are still in their wrapping because I just haven't gotten through any of them. And then this was my latest, the latest that I received in my subscription. So if you're not like if you don't have the subscription, this is what you can get online. But unless you're a subscriber, well, if you're a subscriber, you will get this Craft Plus Berry, which everybody's going crazy for it. And I don't understand. Like, yes, it's nice. And yes, without it, this is like, okay, cute. But then you add this and you're like, okay, great. But it's just so funny to me that they chose this, and of course everybody's going crazy for it, asking people if they don't want it. You know, trying to find ways to get it, which I would too, I suppose. That was it, friends. That was all I had to say about my pocket notebook collection. So far, this is it. I think I have a few more, but like this guy, or sorry, you can't see it, but it's something that lives on my desk and just for doodling or whatever. So I need to do that. And one thing I noticed is that the notebooks that I found the most beautiful are the ones that are torn, or you look grungy, look used, look well lived in. And so I want to get away from using my cover. I know it's hard because there is a simplicity and advantage of keeping like 4 notebooks together in one place. So we'll see. I'll figure it out. But anyway, I wanted to go through my collection of pocket notebooks, and I'm glad I actually did it today. Before it gets even wilder, I don't know what will happen here in a few months. I can't promise you anything, friends. Pocket notebooks are cool. You should get into them. Anyway, thank you so much for watching another video. Are you into pocket notebooks? Let me know. I'd love to know. If so, let me know how you use them, where you use them, how do you archive them, because that's a whole nother topic. Like, how do you even like keep them like nice and neat? Because mine live on my bookshelf, and yeah, they're just crowded. And if you don't use them, like any ideas of how I could use them, like go through them more often. Like people go through these pretty fast, and as you saw from my Signs of Spring, I've been working on this since May of 2022. So yeah, I need to get it together. Anyway, friends, thank you so much. I'll catch you again next time. Bye-bye.